It's another 24-hour read-a-thon. And I'm so ready. I'm so excited because one, I'm actually up on time. It's 11:44 by the time I'm filming this. So I'm actually filming on time for one. I'm actually up and ready to already have a cup of coffee. It's really big too. Like, it's gonna be a good time. So, coffee count. And then I should probably tell you about my agenda for today. First off, I'm going to be finishing Blue Lily Lily Blue. I have like 145 pages, so I'm finishing this today. And then I want to finish, which I'm going to finish, oh my gosh, please let me hold you, The Raven King, so I can finally have finished the Raven cycle. And then next, I want to finish Crooked Kingdom. I am only about 100 pages into this, and it's almost 600 pages, almost. $526. No, this keeps going. 536. That. So, I have 436. I feel like that's actually not that bad. I don't know, I've read more in a day. So, anyway, those I have to get to. Like, those are like top priority. And those are like top priority. From that, I have the rest of my TBR for the year, and that includes The School for Good and Evil, Quest for Glory. Why is my throat going weird? I'm sorry. I don't know why it's doing that. One Dark Throne, and God's Grave. So, as much as I get into that, bonus. But these 3 books. This is like a really long outro, but I'm gonna let you guys go because I'm gonna be like keeping my eye on the clock and pick out some music because I need some noise to keep me up. Let's do this. It's 1:51 and I just finished Blue Lily Lily Blue. It's so good. I loved it. It's not my favorite in the Raven Cycle series as of yet. My parents will have to go to the Dream Thieves because just the Dream Thieves. But I'm gonna be moving in onto the Raven King. Rowdy trip. Oh dear, this is not easy one-handed. Snack acquired. Oh, we're gonna get something else. Snacks acquired. Fun fact, I love croutons, but that's not important. But snacks. It's officially 5 in the morning. I am on page 180 of the Raven King, and it's already gotten like really intense so many times, and I'm so concerned for everyone's well-being. I think like I'm gonna finish this latest at like 10 in the morning, so I'm giving myself like 5 hours to finish this, and then the rest of the day to finish Crooked Kingdom, which I think is great time management. But just so I would check in, I'm still only on 1 coffee thing, so I have gotten water a couple times. I have checked on my dogs. So I'm not reading like super quickly because there's things that I have to do, but I'm crying. As you might notice, I'm in the bathroom because I want to take a shower real quick to wake up, but I have about 190 pages left of the Dream Thieves, that's book 2, of the Raven King. If you've read book 1, The Raven Boys, you know that I'm kind of procrastinating. Because those 190 pages are going to be the death of me. Wish me luck after this shower. Finger guns. It's 9:09 and I just finished The Raven King. I feel partly destroyed because if you've read The Raven King, the chapter right before the epilogue, you know that chapter was not a good time. It was. I mean, it was beautifully written. Meg Seavather's kind of a god, but I feel emotionally wrecked. Like, my nose is slightly red, which you can tell. Thank God the camera's not showing how puffy my eyes are, but I cried so much. So much. There were tears. Like, the last 4 to 5 chapters, it was just me crying. That's all. But I've officially finished the Raven Cycle, and now I'm gonna pick up another heart-wrenching book, Crooked Kingdom. But I'm also gonna get food because it's 9 and I haven't eaten anything since 2. And then, so I had croutons because that's what you eat 2 in the morning. And then diving into this, just slight disclaimer, I am actually 100 pages into it. I read 100 pages before today, variously, so yeah. So I'm gonna read this starting at page like 105. Yeah, that sounds right. But I'm gonna die. This book's gonna be the death of me. It's fine. It's fine. I'm already partially dead. Call me Noah Curse. It's 10:39 right now, and I read about 60 pages? I'm pretty sure about 60. Oh, 70. So I've read 70 pages of Crooked Kingdom. I'm gonna start listening to it on audio so I can, like, clean up my room because it's a mess. And so I can do some notes for a class that's due this upcoming week because, you know, I got things. And also, like, fix Christmas decorations because a lot of them fell down and I really want to fix them. But yeah, I'm going to be listening to the audiobook. I'm probably actually going to get real food soon-ish. Maybe. But that's just how my life goes, you know? But yeah, I'm going to start getting to work. And listening to Crooked Kingdom on Audible, which I heard this audiobook's fantastic. So that's going to be a good time. I have 199 pages left of Crooked Kingdom. It's 3 now, and I had hoped for this to last me for the rest of the day, but it hasn't. So, I mean, like, great, because I have this stack that I could get to. I mean, I'm probably only going to be able to start 1, maybe, I don't know. I don't know yet. I'm probably going to dive into Quest for Glory, School of Good and Evil next, but this is also a pretty high contender, and of course so is God's Grave, so I don't know. But I have 199 pages left of Crooked Kingdom. A while ago I got spoiled about a certain character death. If you read Crooked Kingdom, you know who I'm talking about, and that got spoiled for me, and so, like, I know any page it could happen. And I'm not ready for said character to die. Not yet. Nope. I love said character so much. So much. I know. Wish me luck. Do you like reading? Has this been a good day for you, Papa? Has it? Has this been a good day? At 6:10 p.m., I have finished Crooked Kingdom. I want to throw this book against a wall because, yeah, but I'm so glad I finally finished this. It's done. So, I finished the Six of Crows duology, that's done. I finished the Ravenclaw cycle, done. Now I get to pick from one of these three. I'm kind of tempted to go this route, mainly because I love the original trilogy so much. It's so good. It's like one of my favorite middle grades of all time. But this series left off with a cliffhanger, and I heard this was better than Nevernight, and I was obsessed with Nevernight so much. So, since I'm horrible at deciding things, eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a lizard, bite a toe. If he hollers, make him say, I surrender to the U.S. Wait, that's not it. Crap. My parents taught me different versions, so they kind of just mix in my head. So, the one I was saying, eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a Russian by the toe. If he hollers, make him say, I surrendered to the U.S. of A. This is it then. That's the one my dad taught me. He was kind of born in the 50s, so what you gonna do? So, you know how I said that I was gonna stick with this? I read the first 2 chapters, and I was like, I kind of want to try a chapter thingy. And so, I read the first 2 chapters in this. I'm like, great. So, I moved on to this, read the first chapter of this. What the fuck? And then, read the first chapter of this. Actually, which, from the first chapters, I think I'm going to continue with One Dark Throne instead. I know, it just fits my mood. But I have technically started these 2. It's not uncommon for me to read several books at once, so I'm not considering it that big of a deal. But I'm going to continue with this until midnight, because this is the book that kind of speaks to me the most at the moment. Oh, and it's like 7:30. So I got a few hours. This is going to be a good time. Hi, from a super bad vlogger. It is 10:46, and I am on page 183 out of like 448 pages. Yes. Out of 448 pages. And so, like, I got time. I think I might, well, definitely get to page 200. And if I get up to, like, 230 by midnight, cool beans. But if I don't make that, I'm not gonna kill myself. Because I've finished 3 books. So, I'm not gonna kill myself. But this one, I'm, like, enjoying it a lot more than the first one. Because, like, the first one's a lot slower. It's not nearly as slow. It's like a lot faster pace than the first one. So if that was a complaint you had about the first book, this one, not so much. Not that slow. It's midnight, and I am on page 278 of this. I'm going to do a full wrap up tomorrow after I get some well-needed sleep. But it's midnight, so I gotta go to bed now. I'm so excited. Where's my light switch? Hello, this is Kat. A week later in the future, Kat, who's editing the video and realizing she hated the wrap-up that she did, and is deciding to completely redo said wrap-up because she hated it that much. I love Pasby so much. She's such a great person. Anyway, so I'm gonna just quickly wrap up exactly what I read that day. Also, tip, you know it's future Kat, editing Kat when she doesn't have any makeup. And she looks slept because it wasn't another 24-hour read-a-thon. Anyway, before I go into these books, just a quick disclaimer. All of these I'm not going to go into much detail about, just briefly say that, hey, I read all of this, or how many odd amounts of pages of this. because I don't want to go in depth, that's saved for the wrap up at the end of the month. So the first book that I finished reading was Blue Lily, Lily Blue. I read the last 150 pages of this. Next book I got into was The Raven King. I read the entire 68 pages of this. And finally, Crooked Kingdom, where I read 438 pages. That sounds right. 38 pages of this. Next, I read One Dark Throne, the first 348 pages. But before that, I actually had read the first chapter of Godsgrave, which was only 10 pages, and before that, even still, I read the first 52 pages of this. So basically, I did a try a chapter thing, which you guys already know, you've seen it, you've made it to this far, and obviously I chose to continue reading, One Dark Throne. That nearly fell. But yeah, that's the end of this wrap up. If you like these sorts of videos, like and comment down below telling me like, hey, you actually like them. I personally love doing these reading vlog, wrap up, whatever you want to call them. I really like doing these reading vlogs. I like staying up for 24 hours reading. I'm weird. I like challenges, and I'm a very goal-oriented person. So, having a TBR and challenging myself to stay up for 24 hours just reading makes my little heart happy. So it was a good time for me. But yeah, let me know if it's a good time for you. And if you like more stuff like this, please subscribe. Bye!